The day is finally here. The Macy's and Make-A-Wish Santa bus is parked outside our station, and that can only mean one thing, that Santa himself is in our studios.
Drum roll, please. Santa, we want to say welcome so much to Winging It.
Thank you and I love what you've done to the set.
I know, it's so pretty, isn't it? And we know you're so busy this time of year, so thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us.
Not a problem. We have a lot of things we'll talk about. I think a little bit later on about our Make-A-Wish campaign and basically being able to see all the children.
Yeah, we can't wait to hear about the Make-A-Wish. And, you know, you're doing a lot of things for kids across the country. We'll hear about that, as you said, a little bit later on. But just tell us first off, what is it like to be Santa this time of year?
Well, you should ask, what's it like to be Santa Claus all year long? I have Christmas in my heart all year long, of course, and this is just wonderful. It's a wonderful time of year. It's a little bit cooler, and just to be able to go out and see the kids with our big bus this time is wonderful. And as you know, we're going to be out at Walden Galleria Macy's tonight at 6 p.m.
Now, do you and Mrs. Claus take a vacation anywhere special on the off season? Do you go anywhere warm?
You know, when you live at the North Pole, you stay kind of in that temperature zone. We do get out get out a bit. Not a lot. We have a little bit of time, though, that we're able to kind of, shut down for a little bit, but then it's right back again to make some toys and gifts for everyone.
What does Mrs. Claus like doing this time of year?
Well, she's right now up at the North Pole. She's going ahead and getting, making sure that the everything is online, on schedule, and kind of keeping everyone busy. It's a busy time right now. We're right down to the last part of it, and we'll be making toys right up until the bitter end.
And what are Rudolph and the other reindeer doing to prepare for their big journey?
Oh, well, we had to bring a couple of boys down. They got a little homesick for Dad. So they came down and saw me last night. But as far as the rest, and they're back up at the North Pole now. There was Donder and it was Prancer. And Donder doesn't really like to get on air at all. He's very, very camera shy. But the rest of them, they're doing just fine. They're in their stables, getting some good rest, because it takes an awful lot. We're out for 24 hours to make sure that we give presents and gifts to all the good little boys and girls.
That's great.
And we're going to be hearing from you throughout the show today. You're not going anywhere?
No, I'm going to stay right here. We got it in the schedule. I've gone ahead and checked with Tinsel and Nutmeg, and we're going to be right here.
Okay, that sounds great.
Welcome back. It is time for the hot sauce, and today we sent Emily outside to check out Santa's Make-A-Wish bust and meet the elves. What's going on outside there, Emily?
Hey, Matt, what they're doing is so special that we wanted to devote a whole segment to it. I'm with Santa, his special elves here, and tell us a little bit about your Believe campaign and the Make-A-Wish bus here.
Well, this is the 5th year of our Believe campaign, and we've been going all across the country to go ahead and get the word out that what we'd like you to do is bring your letters that you would normally make out to Santa Claus, and tonight at 6 p.m. we especially want you to bring them to the Walden Galleria Macy's, because when you give us your letter, you deposit it into the letterbox, and for every letter that goes in that letterbox, Macy's donates $1 to Make-A-Wish, up to $1 million.
And you guys are really hoping to get 1 million letters, right?
Which is a million wishes for a lot of special kids.
Right, definitely. And how many kids are you hoping to help over the holidays?
Well, the numbers, we want to try to get as many children to get their wishes as it possibly can, because as you know, it costs a lot of money to go ahead and grant these wishes. So we're trying to help Make-A-Wish, along with Macy's, to be able to make this a very special holiday and to get those wishes granted for those children.
And you're actually going to be meeting with some Make-A-Wish kids today. Tell me a little bit about that.
Certainly. We've set up a couple of parties and things. When we come to town, we like to go ahead and meet with some of our Make-A-Wish kids and kind of, have some fun with them, along with the families. And I think that's the most important thing to really understand. It's not just the kids that go on and have these wishes, it's the entire family. And when they go on these wishes, the family gets together as a unit. There's no more sickness. There's no more illness or pain. They're able to be a family again. And what better gift could you possibly give anyone this Christmas season is to be able to get the family back together again. And quite frankly, it doesn't cost you anything except to come down and have your picture taken with me.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like fun. And let's go ahead and bring in Mary from Make-A-Wish so she can tell us just the impact it has on Make-A-Wish. Tell us about the impact.
We are so grateful for our partnership with Macy's. They help us grant so many wishes. Here locally, we grant about 100, actually over 150 wishes a year, and we've granted over 2,000 since we've been granting wishes in Western New York since 1992. And
Oh my gosh, that's
we
wonderful.
can't thank Macy's enough. They really help us bring hope, strength, and joy to children facing life-threatening medical conditions.
Great. And we actually have some letters that we want to give to you and
Oh,
hope
wonderful.
meet that 1 million goal.
This is a great start.
Yes.
And we'll get those in the letterbox later today at 6 p.m. over at the Walden Galleria Macy's.
All right, so
And
make
we're hoping
sure
you all come out.
Yes, make sure to bring the kids out to the Weldon Galleria 6 o'clock tonight. And how long are you going to be there for?
We're going to be there as long as we have people that would like to go ahead and give us a letter and be able to meet us. We've got lots of activities tonight. I don't know, do you think it might snow?
Let's hope it snows. But for now, let's send it back into the studio with Matt.